Ray Hiiway with Read Up Chicago Magazine, RUC Mag for short, and we're here with RayIlla today. Alright? So let's get into this, man. RayIlla. You've been all over the nation, I feel like, these days. You've been touring, making things happening. What was the latest tour you've been on?
Not even necessarily a touring effort. Like my tour was from February to April, guerrilla tour fair. But I just did a show in Atlanta on the 3rd and a show in Denver on the 9th.
Okay.
Just got back Monday.
All right. So who was a part of the show? Was it you just on the show, or you with a few other artists?
Definitely more artists. The show on the 3rd in Atlanta was a nice little effort. It was a indie mega fest down in Atlanta. So it was a lot of local Atlanta artists. A lot of artists from Chicago came down to partake in it. The show on the 9th was King Louie headlining in Denver.
Oh, okay. What was that like? Him headlining in Denver and all that going?
Cool.
Colorado.
I opened up for Lou before in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Dope turnout.
Okay. You got anything coming up soon? You going to be making happen?
Definitely.
What you got going on soon?
Oh man, I got so much stuff on my plate for the rest of this month, next month. Seriously.
You got something the 28th, right?
The 28th, July 28th, end of this month is gonna be the Next Up Showcase for the Right Now tour. Everybody that's been rocking with the tour for like the past couple years or whatnot, it's gonna be coming out performing. It's gonna be a real dope lineup, something special for the artists, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Outside of that, I'm throwing my own event August 19th.
August 19th.
The Greater Chatham Experience. It's gonna be like a real East Side, but real wholesome, dope little pop-up shop / show. We doing at Jimmy Schools on 81st and Stony.
81st and Stony. So people gotta make sure they get out there. What day is that again?
August 19th.
August 19th.
It's a Friday. It's gonna be maybe 6 to 7 artists performing, including myself. Some real light DJ sets. We doing raffles on Hennessy bottles, all kind of stuff. You feel me? Like it's gonna be nice.
And that's all you put that together?
Yeah, right? That's all me. Supa Ugly Entertainment, LLC. That's me. That's my company.
Okay. So how is Supa Ugly Entertainment? Where'd that come from?
The name Supa Ugly. 2011, I put out my first original album, my first solo effort, like just on all original beats, all original music. And at the time, it was a wild time in my life, man. It still is pretty much. So what I like to call it is Supa Ugly Grind, because I'm always moving and shaking, gotta be here, gotta be there, in and out of town. You don't really get too much sleep, so.
Sure, don't stop, bro. It's trying to get up out of here.
You know, I call it Supa Ugly, you feel me?
Okay. So how did Supa Ugly, where'd you get the name Supa Ugly from?
It just came about, man. Me and my homies was in the studio joking one day, and it was just like, it was one of them Hustler of the Year jokes or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this mug grind is it's ugly. You feel me? Super ugly. And it just stuck.
Boom, it's stuck. Okay.
Stuck one day.
So who's affiliated with Supa Ugly? Aside from yourself?
Realistically, Supa Ugly Grind is a one-man show.
Oh!
I mean, don't get me wrong, I got plenty of people that contribute to the effort of what I'm doing. Shout out Chris Classic, you know what I'm saying, engineering my joints. Shout out Dope from the Go. Marketing, all around mentoring, inspiration type stuff. But as far as the company goes and the business itself, yeah, I'm the sole proprietor of that entity.
I feel you. And then since Supa Ugly got started, you dropped the project Situations. How did Situations come about?
Situations came January 15th this year.
15th.
Realistically, I wanted to do something different.
Oh.
Like, I done Supa Ugly Grind 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying, of my mixtape series. I did Stand Up Guys, an album I did with my homie Spud Cotton in 2014. I just felt like it was time for something a little different. I didn't want to come right back on to get money, go hard, you feel me, even though I'm still doing that.
No doubt.
But I just wanted to get I wanted to give people something to relate to, because I kind of felt like the tide was shifting a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
All the turn-up rap is cool, it's still popping, but people starting to get a little bit more introspective. You know what I'm saying? I hope it shifts a little bit more, and that's what I dropped it for.
You want to kind of bring it back down to earth, because everybody's trying to stay fly, but things are going on these days.
I want to take it back to hip-hop, man. Like, cats used to talk about what was really going on with them. Like, most cats really only give you their wins now. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear that.
They give you the good tally column, man. They gonna tell you about the L's they took before they got there. You know
right.
What I'm saying?
You want to talk about our clubs? Actually, talk about clubs. So talk about the wins, going to the clubs, popping the bottles. You brought it back down to earth. Talk about what's going on out here. And was it really personal?
Some of it. Some of it is personal experience. Some of it is one of my homies might be going through that. You know what I'm saying? That's my right hand man, and you know, inspiration comes from a source of places, but definitely all from just getting up in the morning and interacting with people. You know what I'm saying? Living life.
I feel that. One of my favorite tracks actually off of Situations is Sick and Tired. Yes, yes.
Thank you, sir.
No problem, man. If you see the video, I feel like you automatically get where the inspiration came from. But what was going on for you at that time when you were writing that?
Realistically, I wrote that song like at the end of last year.
Oh.
It was just that's one of them experience joints. Like, everything I'm talking about in the first verse is all personal experience. Everything I'm talking about in the second verse is more so what I'm seeing and my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't live that life already. You know what I'm saying? I done learned from all my goofy mistakes as a kid. I done been stretched out by the police 100 times for doing nothing. Sometimes I was in the wrong and still, you know, they take it too far or whatever the case may be. It was time for that. And what is it now? July, 7 months later, you know what I'm saying? It's really starting to catch, like, for real. But hey.
I hear that track is hot, man. You also dropped the visuals for that. Like I said, that music video, once you see the music video, I feel like you totally get it as a listener and as a viewer. When you were writing that, did you envision the music video as it is?
Not necessarily. Like, the writing I've been doing as of late, I've been trying to do that motion picture flow, what I call it, like just really thinking of the scene as I'm writing the song. But realistically, Leon Chicago, Wing Media, dude is a beast on the visuals. We always come together. I tell him the point I'm trying to get across, what I'm trying to portray, and he finds the best way to just meld it all together. So I got to give him 50%, you know what I'm saying, credit for that video, for real. Leon Chicago. Leon Kelsey, but they call him Leon.com or Leon Chicago.
I feel you. How'd y'all two get hooked up?
Man, who was doing some work? I want to say Leon was doing some work for somebody, and it was like just upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, that's like crazy. That's way better than all these videos I'm seeing out here. So I ended up linking with him for a photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
So I went and paid him his ticket for a photo shoot. He actually designed the cover for SUG2 with the joint with me sitting on top of Happy's, like in the cartoon movie. That was an original art piece he did for me. I paid him to do that. And after that, we just been vibing. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking. We shot Shorty Say off SUG2 for me. That was like the first video we shot together. And we've been moving ever since.
I dig that. Okay. So you got linked up with him. And how now on your Situations EP, you also got a pretty seasoned artist on there right now, King Louie. How did that even come about?
Well, J Down is a record I've been sitting on for probably 2 or 3 years.
Whoa.
It was one of them joints. I don't really consider none of my music throwaway records, but it was just one of them joints like, this is too easy to make. I recorded this song in like 15 minutes.
Hey.
But at the same time, it was super Chicago. Like, I ain't heard nobody say J Down in the song, ever. That was like the only Chicago lingo I never thought that I heard in the music, so I decided to run with it.
Okay.
And to make it super city, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the big guy out the city and throw him on it right quick. So that worked out smooth.
He definitely held it down. Now, as an artist, and like I said, he's a little seasoned, did he have any knowledge he dropped on you, like through your affiliation at the time?
Not necessarily. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was more so a business move.
Okay.
Anything, you know what I'm saying? I take it upon myself to watch how people move, not just bro, but, a lot of artists that I dig their movement and what they do and how they move around. I take notes from,
many
each
artists.
one and just whatever pertains to me or that I feel like I can use, you know what I'm saying? I do.
Okay.
Just in terms of movements, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. So as of right now in the whole game, who are 2 artists you say inspire who you are? RayIlla.
Currency for one. Currency and T.I., to be honest. Like, that's kind of like the perfect meld of what my sound would be, I guess, if you put them 2 guys together.
Okay.
T.I. was one of my heavy influences. Trap music probably changed my life freshman year. And Currency, I've just been rocking with it. Well, I've been rocking with Currency since the early Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, both of them dudes, because independent, crazy, went from independent, you know what I'm saying, to the next level, like street trap, but still inspirational, still motivational, same thing, like trap but more laid back. I'm right there in the middle of them 2 guys, I had to say, my best.
And that's how you trying to take it over. So we all have those beginnings, and then you making moves. I'll be peeping Instagram and Facebook, like out there doing something all the time. You didn't just But Mucho Dinero.
Yeah.
That's another single you had recently dropped. When did that one drop?
Mucho is my latest single. I think I dropped Mucho Dinero like in March.
In March?
April, one of them.
Okay.
So it's been rocking for a little while. It's like 5,000 plays on SoundCloud side.
So was that another one of those, I was sitting on this one like 2-3 years, or you just made that happen?
No, this is probably not gonna go on the next project I'm putting out. It's probably gonna end up on SUG3. And I know I got another solo effort that's coming before that. So I just kind of want to throw it out there. And D Brooks produced it, and you know what I'm saying? It's a hot move for them right now because Dreezy heating up, he doing what he do, KD popping, so. I feel you. Strategic moves, man.
Right, hey, that's all. You gotta have a strategy, gotta have a plan when you're coming at this entire world. When it comes to what you like to do, are you more of a writer or do you like to freestyle?
Depends.
Ooh, okay.
Depends on the track. If it's something party, something laid back, something smoke, whatever. Like if it's something super duper natural element, then yeah, I'll freestyle it. Like actually, that's what I've been doing for probably like the past 2 years.
Okay.
Like, situations, I only what did I write on situations? I wrote Sick and Tired, and more than I. And I think everything else on that was more so like me in the lab, just punch and go freestyle.
I dig it. You got something coming up. It's a project. It's a mixtape.
Okay. Mineral Water.
Mineral Water. There we go.
Mineral Water is Doe from the Go's executive produced album. He's putting out an album for the city basically, and it's not just me. I got a small part on there, but it's the city is coming together to do something real dope in a hip hop effort. Some real tunes, man. Some that vibe, that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's been missing from rap for a little while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that? They just hit you up, called you?
Like I said, Doe is like one of my mentors, man. I work heavy with bro because he helps me get my marketing in order. So we always in close communication. So I've been waiting on this one to drop for a while. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's going to the mixing very soon. It's gonna be a dope project.
All right, who else is gonna be on that?
The list is damn near endless, man.
Let's not get too deep. We don't want to get too many secrets out now.
Morgan Mimosa, YP, Lyric, Marvo. It's more people than I can name for real, man. It's a lot of people on that for real. It's Chicago to the fullest.
Definitely gonna keep my eye out for that, and everybody should too. Mineral Water, right?
Mineral Water, MH2O, Indie Album of the Year.
Here we go. One thing we're trying to run right now at Read Up Chicago Magazine, RUC Mag, is claim it, own it, become it.
Okay.
When I say that, what do you feel when I say that?
Success.
Okay.
It's the first thing that came to mind when you said that. Success, man. Claim it, be it, own it. You feel me? Claim it, own it, be it. For sure.
And that's what it's all about. Claiming what you are, owning that, and then for real, just becoming it. Making that your everyday, turning that into your life. I mean, you definitely turned Ray Ila into a whole nother being.
That saying actually speaks volumes to my next project.
Oh, word?
The Illustrious.
The Illustrious.
And, you know, I like to play with ill. I always have.
You gotta put that in there.
Play on the words, you feel me? But The Illustrious is my next solo EP or LP that's dropping next couple months. And the definition of that, of course, is just exclusivity, like, admired for your achievements.
I dig that.
So that's what I'm aiming for, you feel me? I'm gonna embody the illustrious and become it, you feel me, once I put this project out. I feel like they gotta recognize consistency.
Dig it, I dig it. Very conscious, very thought out process, and that's what I feel like you gotta have. You gotta have that plan, and it seems like you got that all day. What would you say to younger artists or entrepreneurs, that are coming up, not even just in the game, but trying to become themselves? What would you say to them?
Man, invest in yourself. Number one. First and foremost, man. If you ain't gonna take the time to invest in yourself early and often, then why should anybody else? You know what I'm saying? If you really believe in what you're doing, or you really gotta build that faith in behind what you're doing, step out there and pursue it. Don't be scared. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. Take everything you got and put it into what you're trying to do.
That's some real stuff right there. So where can everybody find you at? Situations, Mucho Dinero. When they looking, what we looking at?
Realistically, you can go to RayIlla.com and find everything you need. Boom. I keep the plugs on me. But realistically, though, yeah, RayIlla.com got all my
RayIlla.com. You see it. Y'all see it. RayIlla.com.
You can get to. I'm RayIlla on Twitter. I'm RayIlla on Instagram. I'm RayIlla on Facebook. Ills079 on Snapchat. That's how you find me. Situations is everywhere though. You can get that on Spotify, iTunes, Tidal. Wherever you listen to music, you can find that thing. Just search Ray Ila.
Just search Ray Illa. And when you're looking for Read Up Chicago Magazine, check us out on Facebook.com/RUCMag. And if you're looking for your young devilish man right here, Ray Hiiway on Twitter and Instagram, RayHii Way. Stay up with Read Up Chicago Magazine and stay up with yourself.
Sick of seeing all these politicians out here telling lies. I'm just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm so